My team was generating $2.4 million every single month, but I stopped managing them. I quit managing 70 sales reps to build AI systems, and this is my story of why I did that. Hello everyone, and welcome to the second video of the series where I teach you how to build AI automated whole email lead generation system for your business. Now, let me give you a little bit of background of who I am. So I started my career in 2014, and for the first 5 years of my career, I was the individual contributor, meaning sales executive. Then in 2019, I was hired at Motive, which is formerly known as Keep Truckin', to build an outbound SDR team. I started off with a team of 7 SDRs, and by 2023, I built the team into a department of 70 SDRs that was generating $2.4 million every month. Then in 2024, I started building a team of account executives for First Choice. That is another company that I work with. By 2025, I 10x their revenue. So when I started with them, they were doing $250,000 in revenue. And by the time I left that company, they were doing upwards of $2 million every month. I have over 12 years of experience in sales and marketing in B2B space. And in six of those years, I've been in sales leadership. Now, I've worked with startups, I have worked with established tech companies. I have built SDR teams from scratch, and I have built AE teams from scratch as well. Overall, I have automated more than 100 sales and marketing processes. Now, this is just an overview of what my accomplishments have been. But even though I was accomplishing a lot in my job, I still decided to leave my job in late 2025. And here is why. Number one reason is that I wanted to build my own company, because up until then, I was just helping one company at a time. I wanted to help more than one company at a time because I knew that I can do that. So that's when I quit my job and started my own company. The second reason is that I knew that SDRs are going to be extinct very soon because of AI. Now, a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this. I have shared this opinion multiple times on LinkedIn as well, and people come to me and tell me SDRs and humans are always going to be needed. I used to agree to some extent, but I don't anymore, because in terms of lead generation, I firmly believe that SDRs within the next couple of years are going to be no longer employed by the companies that they are in right now. The reason is that AI is getting smarter and more efficient than human SDRs ever be. There are a few problems with the human SDRs. They get tired. SDRs need training. SDRs need motivation, SDRs need management, SDRs need commissions, and SDRs, even after all of this time and effort invested into them, still end up making a lot of mistakes. The thing with AI is that AI does not have all of these problems. And once you set it up, it automatically takes care of everything. It doesn't take off on weekends, it doesn't get sick, and it does not make excuses. Now, another reason that I left my job was a bit personal reason, is that I have been building other people's companies for a very long time, who's very good at it, and I no longer wanted my finances to be controlled by somebody else. This is a bit personal side of me. I wanted freedom and I wanted ownership, because I knew that what I can do, very few people can do that for B2B companies. So what I built for myself was that I launched my own startup, Closers, and I built a cold email system for my own self, which I'm going to show you as we progress through this. And I can turn that system on whenever I need meetings for myself. And that's what I did when I launched these recent campaigns on which I'm creating the series. And then but it was not easy for me to build that. Even though I had years of experience, I was building it for myself. I needed to invest a lot of time, needed to do a lot of testing, and I needed to invest a lot of money. And I was able to do that over time. But again, it took months of testing and it took months of optimization. Now I'm at a point that I can switch the campaign on whenever I want, and the appointments start coming in. So the automation point where I'm at right now, it took a little bit of time for me to get there, but it's not going to take you that much of time to get there. Reason is because now I have streamlined the system in a way that all you have to do is just plug and play. So I'm going to teach you how to do that, and then everything will be done for you on automation as well, because AI is very advanced. So the operational efficiency is that, like, I had to put in a lot of manual work. You will not have to do that. 90% of the work will be done for you by AI. And that is the beauty of the system that I'm going to teach you. Now, why I wanted to create a repeatable system? Because there are a lot of companies out there still who are relying on referrals. They feel like that is the best strategy to grow. But if you give them a target that this month you have to get 30 new clients, otherwise your business is going to shut down, they won't be able to do that. That is the reliability of that. And I wanted to get independence from inbound leads. Inbound is a very good lead source, but it's still unpredictable. It's not as predictable as outbound is. And I wanted long-term reliability. Now I have a system that I can rely on for my entire life. So that's how it works. Now, What I do through Closers Up now is that I offer a service that I built whole outreach system for B2B companies. And my focus area is building the infrastructure, researching on the ICP, building high converting offers, creating a high converting cold email copy, building the lead lists, launching the campaigns, and continuously optimizing the campaigns. And this is all just one-time effort whenever I'm working for a new company. And after that, I just have to keep monitoring the systems because again, it's AI automated. And once I built all of this, I hand the system over to the client so that they can have ownership of it and they can use it forever if they want to. And if they want to manage it themselves, they can do that as well. Because after a certain point, it just becomes very easy. And that is the system that I will teach you in this series as well. Now, why I'm sharing this process publicly? Because first of all, I wanted to document my entire process because a lot of people keep asking me, how do you do it? And how are you able to achieve such results? Well, obviously, first of all, I have years of experience and I don't really enjoy answering the same questions over and over again. So I wanted to document what actually works. And then secondly, I wanted to create something useful because a lot of people are not in a place where they can hire somebody, even if it's me, to build the system. They just want to build it themselves, learn a new skill. So this is for those people. And I want to create something evergreen so that anytime in the future as well, somebody wants to build a lead gen system, they can follow this series and build it for themselves. If they need my help, they already know what I do. And again, for clarity for prospects, every time I'm speaking to new people, they get on a call with me and they keep asking me the same questions. Building this series would allow me to share this with them so that they can go through this series, understand what I do, and when I actually get on a call with them, I am having productive conversations with them rather than answering FAQs. Now, in the next video, I'm going to share with you how you can plan and budget for your lead generation system. So if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and do that, and I'll see you in the next video.